Learn with me how to talk to the self of our body and heal your disease. Talking with the cells of our body should be part of our daily life. The effects are beautiful and they will help us improve our health and vital energy. With this video, I'm going to teach how to achieve the state of health and well-being that, in addition to being the one we want, is the natural state in which we should be according to our nature. Hello, how are you? Welcome to Vida Universo Mente. I'm Robinson Arevalo, and I want to ask you a favor that at the end of the video you subscribe to this channel and that you give it a great like. I thank you enormously. The cell is a structure made up of three basic elements: plasma, membrane, cytoplasm, and genetic material, the DNA. Cells have the ability to perform the three vital functions: nutrition, relationship, and reproduction. The shape of the cell is basically determined by its functions. The function of the nucleus is to maintain the integrity of this gene and to control cellular activities by regulating gene expression. For this reason, the nucleus is said to be the control center of the cell. Imagine that the cell appears with the first living organism on Earth. The cell is a morphological unit of every living being. That's everything is living beings is made up of cell or their secretion products. The vital function of organisms occur within cells or in their immediate environment and are controlled by substances that they secrete. A cell contains all the hereditary information necessary for the control of its own cycle and the development and functioning of an organism of its species, as well as for the transmission of this information to the next cell generation. In terms of size, most cells are microscopic, thus they are not visible to the naked eye. Regarding their shape, cells show great variability, and even some don't have it well defined or permanent. They can be fusiform, spindle, shaped, stellate, prismatic, flattened, elliptical, globose, or round. The cells are dynamic entities with a highly active internal cellular metabolism, which is why they are of great importance in the functioning of our organism. Therefore, a cell is an organ of strength and energy for our vital performance. That's why we can talk to them and find that they harmonize with what our thinking decides health. With healthy organism, we live to be with health and energy. It all depends on your way of thinking and seeing life. To communicate with ourselves, two conditions must be met. That is spoken with love and it's beneficial for both parties, for the cell and for you. You must communicate the benefits that can come from what you're asking them, so it's easier for them to accept your instruction and stop producing that disease or alteration that they are generating. Our cells respond when we take care of them. This response is very positive. You can thank yourself and your organs for the work they're doing. It's easy to contact them and tell them through a journey through your whole body. You go through Each member and organ of your body, you search with gratitude by speaking to them later. I will show you how. The cells are united throughout our body as a mesh. They're independent and at the same time united in their independence. They work with great intelligence, receiving orders, but they work at a collective level, so they connect with our brain and receive our orders. This exercise is very good. I will have enormous benefits for those who practice it constantly. In some cases, depending on the mental power of the person and the discomfort to work, we can see immediate results. We must be well aware of taking care of our physical body, because after all, it's the house, the dwelling, the temple of our soul, and it deserves that thanks. Each one of our cells deserves that thanks. Quantum energy opens us today to a large number of possibilities, and in the subject of health, it's no exception in this quantum field. We already see how we can influence with our positive thoughts in the well-being and recovery our cells and organs. We must be well aware of the power of the mind. If you close your eyes and think lovingly of another person, you will be helping to increase the frequency and vibration of him or her. How to talk to yourself? So, we consciously focus on ourselves, breathe gently and lovingly for a few minutes to enter stillness and relax our body. We focus on the point of pain or place or physical discomfort. We continue to breathe lovingly. We visualize our body. We visualize the interior of our body, of our cells. We make a trip to the interior of our body. Once connect with your body, it at a deeper level, and by breathing and visualization with much love and gratitude, we address to the self with words. Tell them, now I see you, now I recognize you. Thank you for everything you do for me, for supporting my life and sending me a lot of love. I honor and thank you. You ask it what you want yourself to do for the benefit of both of you. Remember that the benefit is always mutual. They just have to be aware of why, as when you explain to a young child a new concept that you know, they will accept and understand as long as you explain it with love and tenderness. To finish, you send it a lot of love and thank them for having understood and receiving them message. Thank you for understanding and interacting the request. I hope with passion and a lot of practice you learn and heal all your disease that haunt you from a headache to cancer. I'm Robinson Arevalo, you're in Vida Universo Mente, and please give a like to this video and subscribe it. It's free. Thanks, and until the next program.